Ai, 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 ai. Al redelijk goed gegaan vandaag. Deze map.
Commander, you've already cured half the aliens that require treatment. An acceptable feat if one ignores the time it took you to perform it. A confusing choice, Commander. I would have liked to have seen a little more finesse on your part. I mean, I didn't get my hopes up, but it would have been nice.
Commander, a very ill alien with a severe form of leupolioitis has arrived at the station. You should ensure that this visitor is treated quickly as the disease is highly contagious. Prevent your visitors from being harmed at all costs.
En opnieuw direct de map in.
Commander, I find that the alien treatment is proceeding at a reasonable pace, considering the circumstances. By circumstances, I mean you, in case you missed that little dig the way you missed all the digs before. As you wished, Commander. I hope you've thought this through.
Kijk dit.
Commander, unattended crates of garbage are in danger of exploding.
Develop.
Commander, you actually managed to heal your critically ill visitor. Okay, of course you yourself didn't lift a finger, at best it was your grey employees, but still.
Nou, mooi. Wat gebeurt hier? Niks meer. Ach. Voilà. Ja. Niet goed in en in.
Commander, a very sick alien has just come on board to receive medical care.
Okay. Oh. En dat was ook hier. Hierop staan. Praat en lava biomes op biodeck. Oh, oh, oh.
Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode.
Lava biomes, dat kan naar deze kant. Fun.
Commander, your critically ill visitor has been cured. Commander, a garbage explosion has caused the station's hygiene level to resemble that of the RFS cafeteria. The same one where you picked up a neutron donut with algae flips a little earlier.
Commander, a critically ill alien seeking treatment has boarded Startopia.
No. Okay. Ja, ik was dat dadelijk naar boven gebracht wordt. Ja.
A seriously ill visitor has been successfully healed, Commander.
Nou, mooi. Nou staat dan in ieder geval op 7.
Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode.
Containers met garbage staan. Even zien. Ik wil het bijbouwen. Even een gaap vandaag.
You should be aware that a critically ill alien has come to visit. Ensure their quick treatment in the medical station.
Wacht even.
Congratulations are in order, Commander. You've performed reasonably well in this test scenario. Hats off. I shall record your mediocre actions in the Monument of Shame immediately. That's what I call your personnel file, Commander. You don't have to understand, it's an amusing data packet that goes back and forth between my sarcasm processor and my evaluation routine. Welcome to the final test, Command R. This third and final test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Parturius 22. The Galactic Database has the following information about the planet. The residents of Parturius 22 are a decadent party people who use dance steps as currency. For example, a bottle of wine there costs a 3-minute waltz. I admit I can't make sense of the irrationality of carbon-based life forms, Commander, but I'm sure it will one day be one of the reasons for your total annihilation. But enough of that, let's turn to the scenario. Commander, in accordance with the needs of the residents of Parturius 22, this Startopia base has a fun deck. There you can accommodate the visitors' various inclinations. Attain the scenario's specified energy parameters to successfully complete the test. Welcome to the simulated orbit of Parturius 22, Commander. I by no means wish to increase your stress level, but of course much depends on this final test scenario. Failure to complete it would result in a drastic shortening of your career. To exactly 1 millisecond after your failure, to be precise. But well, frankly I'm not very confident, as my evaluation algorithm gives you about a 40% chance of not failing in the first 5 minutes. I don't think I need to remind you of the importance of this scenario. Commander, your goal is to get the fun deck on board this Startopia base up to speed, please the visitors, and earn a reasonable amount of energy on the side. Command R, commence operations. Commander, I discovered a note in my files scheduled for deletion that you fulfilled an optional triviality in the previous test scenario. According to the RFS, such trivialities should also be rewarded, so I'm increasing your ration of nutrient slime and will provide you with a crate. Commander, by now even you should have understood the basics of running a Startopia base. Nevertheless, out of sheer goodwill I would like to point out the effectiveness of highly experimental devices, HEDs, which offer you the easiest way to influence visitors and tackle problems. Very good, Commander. You have hired a celebramer to work in a disco. This fun-loving species will now ensure that the other more introverted aliens get their money's worth. Commander, good to see that you thought of building essential garbage bots, too. I've seen smarter carbon-based life forms than you fail at that sort of thing. Although I must admit, my IQ calculating processor has trouble detecting subtle differences in ranges as low as those observed in non-electronic life forms. Commander, good to see you've built a recycler. If you fail this test scenario, you could find yourself in there very soon.
Overhouden. Een up en down maken hier. Dit zal natuurlijk in gebruik zijn.
Congratulations, Commander. You have managed to build the disco, which is an essential part of the scenario, in just over flow time units. Whoops, my output module didn't expect a number that high.
Stom.
My sensors detect that the Starcat's Cafe has been completed? Very good. I would quickly like to point out the increased concentration of pathogens in this environment, Commander. Not that it concerns me as an electronic and therefore distinctly superior being, but perhaps you'd like to take advantage of that information. Commander, I hope you have considered this decision carefully. Commander, the black hole drop has completed construction. From now on your visitors can scream their souls out there. Have fun. Commander, the loot box lottery will now begin to generate revenue on Startopia. I'm still fascinated by the fact that you can extract energy from the aliens' pockets with hats.
Just that. Ja. Hier gaan ze. Tweede bij, ja. Een beetje stroom hebben.
You should know that there are anti-fun demonstrators in this galaxy who try to sabotage our work. It appears explosives have been placed on the fun deck. You might want to look into that.
Big wonder.
All right, Commander, I will arrange for those cat creatures to be washed and blow-dried so that they no longer spread so much bacteria.
Commander, it would appear that something has lured energy thieves aboard. These perfidious individuals set up illegal energy absorbers which then siphon off some of the energy earned in the surrounding area.
Logically, this makes it more difficult for you to fulfill the mission objective, Commander. Of course this is perfectly obvious, but I thought that in your case I should emphasize it once again, explicitly.
Dat was ik. Aanwezig.
Commander, more than 10 aliens have visited your disco already. I'm almost surprised that you managed to achieve this trivial goal.
Daar.
Commander, you have managed to build an arcade station where simulated aliens now play simulated simulations. Rather amusing when you stop to think about it, isn't it? Short and sweet, Commander.
Hier. Wat dan weer? Factory en zo bouwen. Weer HD's. Oké. Zoekers en discussiëren. Dat ook wel.
Commander, it appears you are making Startopia a place acceptable to visitors.
Waarom op een lol? Goed.
Commander, you've finally managed to reach half of the disco visitors designated for this scenario. Fortunately for you, the time limit I suggested was not applied to the scenario. Excellent, Commander. Your fuzzies will immediately begin the transformation. Commander, your black hole drop has earned the required amount of energy stipulated in this very simple test scenario. I think you should be congratulated on your trivial success.
Oké. Mooi dat hij het al geraden heeft.
Commander, you've managed to generate the required amount of energy through the Starcats Cafe. A minor achievement, but nonetheless an achievement for a carbon-based creature. Commander, bombs have been transported onto Startopia. Check quickly to see if one landed on the fun deck.
Eentje.
Commander, your communications center is impressive. When you fail, it will allow us to transmit that information out into the depths of space even more quickly. I hope you have considered the consequences of this decision carefully, Commander.
Even kijken. Oh, contrabaan hebben. Ook. Dat is ook een dan zie je wel.
Commander, you have generated enough energy through those ridiculous loot box hats to achieve the given goal. Congratulations. Maybe we should think about selling the aliens trading cards which they can then resell for a fee. Commander, you have reached the number of disco visitors designated for the test scenario. A first step, and I am now only moderately pessimistic about your future career. Congratulations, Commander. You actually survived the test scenario. Please forgive my negative interjections during the interim. That was only to determine how you would react in stressful situations. Oh, and there's one more point I need to address. In fact, Commander, that was not the last test scenario. This misinformation was also used to create a stress situation. From now on, I will of course not give you any more incorrect information. So, once again, congratulations. If you are ready, we can move on to the next test scenario. Welcome, Commander. This test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Cerberus 42. The galactic database describes it so: the Cerberus system was used by the Interplanetary Republic as a centralized repository for unpopular subjects, such as criminals and whistleblowers. The crime rate here is 99% with a 1% margin of error. Commander, after valuable resources were found on the planet Cerberus 42, the Interplanetary Republic has graciously shown mercy and now wants to get the criminals off the planet. The residents are being brought on board Startopia for short-term rehabilitation. You will therefore inevitably have to make use of security stations and a brig. Moreover, the station is autonomous in this test scenario. You will have to use prestige and energy to research the necessary technologies yourself. Good luck, Commander, or as the residents of Cerberus 42 would say, hands up.
Okay.
Initiate welcome protocol. Welcome to the simulated orbit of Cerberus 42, Commander. This test scenario has some very exciting situations in store for you. My evaluation processor can hardly wait to log your failure. Make sure you are familiar with the latest advances in technology to gain access to the security station and the brig as soon as possible. Only then can you devote yourself to the real goal. To give you a little jump start, you already have some initial prestige as well as a few room crates. Command R, commence operations. Seeing as how you completed the last test in an acceptable time, I calculate a 67.3% probability that you will successfully complete this scenario.
Oh, that's fine. Research. Okay. Bam. Was mijn opstroom. Ah, maar niet. Ja, even goed neerleggen. Is radioactive garbage. What?
Commander, organic life forms possess what is colloquially called a sense of aesthetics. Curiously enough, when they see beautiful things, they actually take pleasure from them. Even though they do absolutely nothing for me, I would recommend you get a few of these decorative objects to improve the generally low opinion of your station. Commander, one of your visitors has been assaulted and robbed. I hope you're keeping an eye on the situation. Originally, one of the requirements of this test scenario was that there be no criminal activity on board. Unfortunately, only electronic test subjects were able to fulfill that requirement. Commander, your security station is now operational. The Leviathans working here are responsible for controlling highly efficient drones that look for criminals and bring them to the brig upon identification.
Uh, and 50% less likely.
Commander, the first drone is now leaving the security station and setting out to find criminal elements among the visitors. According to the normal test parameters, you should have reached this point in half the time, but since there is no time pressure in this scenario, I believe that your activities are sufficient.
Ja, in ieder geval even naar de wc. Zo. Nou, even een beetje verder kijken.
Commander, I noticed that you have installed some of those deco objects. Visitors spending any time near them will probably view this positively. I will note this in the Positive Deeds section of your personnel file. After all, there is still plenty of room there.
Okay. Deze disco heb ik maar.
Commander, I want to congratulate you. You've actually managed to unlock some new technology. Of course, the task itself was trivial, but actually, I have nothing more to add.
Oh. Medical station. Oh, doorsparen, want het is wel een weer een middelgrote. Die ga ik naast. Gevangenis plaatsen. Kant. Zelf oppakken. Ja. Dat ook op het moment. Echt een brik. Ik weet nog niet helemaal hoe ik dat voor elkaar ga krijgen.
Commander, your use of technology has enabled you to reach the highest visitor category for this scenario. Now, if you can still manage to unlock the security station and brig, we can finally move on to the real goal of the scenario. I hope your carbon-based data processing center can follow me so far. Commander, you should make every effort to gather enough prestige for the security station and the brig. Then you can finally start rehabilitating the offenders.
Misschien ik ga hem verplaatsen. Het goed. In. Twee. Lok. Geen brek bij staan. Is dat? Welk gebouw is dat? Whoops. Oh. Kijk eens, wat een apart gebouw. Nou ja, dan doen we de prik gewoon aan deze. Direct. Charge station.
Commander, with the construction of the brig, resocialization of the criminals can finally begin. As soon as they recognize a criminal, your drones will bring them to the brig. Of course, you can also have visitors locked up yourself, so to say, as a preventive measure. I'm not sure what effect this will have on your station's rating, but I personally can only applaud the decision to incarcerate carbon-based life forms. Commander, you should be seeing some results shortly, and your drones should start escorting criminals to the brig. Of course, you're free to detain any visitor you want if you see anything suspicious, such as perhaps one of those Telgor roaming the subdeck. They look very suspicious to me. So you want secure prisons? Interesting choice, Commander.
Criminelen.
Commander, you have successfully rehabilitated your first criminal and turned them into another more or less valuable member of the useless carbon-based life form society. A first step towards successfully completing this test scenario.
Open deck. Away.
Very well, Commander, I'll initiate maintenance.
Op. Kant. Haast. Hey Tinus, goedenavond.
Commander, criminals are planning to break out of the brig and have placed bombs nearby. I suppose it would be appropriate for you to respond promptly.
Geen goed teken. Daarom kreeg ik geen entertainment. Entertainment staff. Oh, ja, dat kan het. Geen entertainment. Dat is een stuk. Huggy. Ik weet nog wel een lip. Kan.
Commander, you've already rehabilitated a third of the criminals required. Personally, I would rather eject them into space through the nearest airlock, but I admit that my evaluation function suggests this as the best possible option for all carbon-based life forms.